Hello and welcome to episode 14 of Sundaysy's Perfect Podcast. I'm Angie, also known as Sundaysy920, and welcome. Thank you to all returning viewers. Glad to have you, and welcome to any new viewers. Hello. And today I got a little scratch and post news. I got a couple things on my claws and quite a few things off my claws. And I have a few purrs, and then I have a cat and a sun patch. So let's get going. Alrighty, I just want to remind everybody we have the Christmas cow going on in the group, and I went through my stash and I picked out some yarn for a prize. This is it. Kind of accurate, but it's you can kind of get the gist of it. But it is Dream Calm. It's American wool light worsted. It is 240 yards, and it's 100% U.S. domestic wool. Oh, and it's in the rosy colorway. So that, with the little TARDIS magnet, will be the prize. So if you haven't got anything in there, well, of course you still got it. It's going to through September, October, and November, so y'all got a while. The other news is to help Fuji. There's a lot of stuff going on, and I'm just quickly share some of it. And then turn my thing on. Let's see. Okay, I've mentioned the yarn from Fishnets that you can pre-order, and you get to choose your base. You can either choose her Strong Heart base, which is a 80% superwash merino and 20% nylon. Warm Heart, which is 100% superwash, or Ponchi, I'm not sure how to say that, but it's 75% merino, 20% nylon, and 5% stellina. So she's having this Fishnets yarn for Fight Like a Girl for Fuji. It's going to be available for pre-orders, I believe, for like 25 weeks. The whole time while Fuji's going through her little chemo thing. And let's see what's this one is from Vintage Rose, and it is Fuji Fight stitch markers. And this is a pre-order too, and it is through, let me see, I'm not sure if this has a time frame or not, but you can check it. I'll link everything. These are the stitch markers you can get. A little doggy and a paw print, a little ribbon, and a heart, and a bone. Yeah, heart. And then also, Rosy Retro has some stitch markers, and you can either get the little dangly kind, or those are my favorite. And it comes with 5 of them. Oh, I guess the drop ones. The drops come 5, and she calls these Ringos. It's 10 of them. And that's Rosy Retro. And then you can also, this is for the Fuji Knitting Project bag from Brown Dog Bags. And I think she's just taking pre-orders through the 16th. So today is the 13th, so if you're watching this after, it'll be too late. But hopefully if you watch it before and you want it, you still have some time. But there's that. And also Meltran's design. She has a mystery knit along. It's called Soccer It To Me mystery knit along. And it's $5 for the pattern. And let's see, 10% of the pattern will be going to Fuji, and the other 10% will be going to the Light the Night Walk that she will be doing on October 3rd. Oh, okay, sorry. Acting crazy. Okay, so there's not a picture of that, but it's Meltran's Designs. And so those are all the ways you can help Fuji. Of course, you can always go to a farm and either make a little donation or buy something. My phone's ringing. I'll be back. Alrighty. So that was all the scratch and post news. We'll just get to the knitting. And like I said, I have 2 things on my needle, or on my clothes. And I just started this last night. Stripy sock. And I was thinking this was the first time I knit with stripy yarn. But then I remember I did knit some mitts out of striped yarn, but it was just 2 stripes. This is the first time I've knit with 4 stripes. And it's a lot funner. Is that a word? More fun. But so I just have my toe done. And this is, I don't have the ball band, but it's Desert Vista Dye Works. I believe it's Tutti Frutti. That's pretty accurate. And it's, I forget what her base is. I think it's like, I can't pronounce it. I think it starts with a V. So, and I'm knitting them on size 1. I hate to say this, Dawn, but I had to try the set, what are they called? The Addy Turbo Sock Rockets. So these are size 1s. And so far, so good. This is my 3rd pair of socks I've knit in a long, long time. So I'm going to hold out to let y'all know how I like them. I'm going to start another pair in a couple days, and I'll do those on my Chow Goos, and then I can kind of compare. But so far, so good. And so got that going. And then the other thing is the Bee Half Tie Shawl, and that is by Kimberly. I can't think of her last name. I think it starts with a P, but she's Sock Bunny, and that's what I got. And then I'm not doing any. I was gonna do beads, but then I couldn't really find any I liked, and so I decided to beadless. I'm beadless. So I'm trying to keep up with, because she has it. If you go to her group, and she has the chatter thread for this, because she's doing a knitting along for this pattern, and she has it broken down if you want to do it. And I forget. I know I'm doing the 12-week, I believe, and yeah, I'm behind, but maybe I'll get caught up. But but it's nice to be able to see, kind of try to keep up that way. And I am doing it on her Sock Bunny Studios Lavender Lace Weight. It's 80% superwash merino and 20% bamboo. And the colorway is Police Claw Box. there's something else. I know she's got new tags now. So, this is it. Please. Can't get that. So, it's pretty accurate. Maybe. It might be a little, like it's more of a, like a royal blue. It's a little washed out, but it's close. But I like it. So, I'm working on that, and it's not a hard pattern at all. At least so far, it's really not difficult for lace. So, it'll be a good beginner lace project. And that's all I have on my cloth at the moment. Not much, but I do have like a lot of things off my cloth. One particular thing, I kind of got crazy with it. So let's go see what's off my cloth. Alrighty, off my cloths. I have been doing this pattern, Black Mamba, and I did my kit for the first one I did, and this is it. And let's see, this is the beaded side, and then that's the non-beaded side. And it's like a really quick little knit, and I really like the way they look. So I got a little nuts, and now here's one more, and then here's another one. This I used the leftover yarn I had from my sock. So here's that, and then I have a black mamba. So yeah, I've gone crazy. Black Mamba crazy. But they're like really quick and easy, and they will make great Christmas gifts. So probably people I know will probably end up with some. But so yeah, so I've been busy knitting these. And like I said, it's a really quick, fun knit, and I think it is a paid pattern, but I think it's like $1 or $1.99 or something like that. It's not that much, so check it out. And then I also finished my mom's Sonoma slippers, so I got that finished. And then I also knit, I've found out that my boss at the clinic, the vet where I work, she likes Doctor Who, so I thought I would knit her some Doctor Who dishcloth. So that is the exterminate the Dalek. And that's all I got off my clothes, but quite a bit of stuff. Although one thing is like this right here, like when I say this is a fast knit, like the first one probably took me a little longer because I'm getting used to knitting with the beads and everything. But then I probably finished all 3 of these in like a couple hours. Like when I say it's a fast knit, it really is. So I've been busy. So that's all that's off my cloths. So I did swatch for the sweater I plan on making. I gotta block it and check the swatch. I haven't got that far into it yet. Maybe there'll be a sweater on my needles for too long. But anyway, that's all for off my cloths. So let's go to hers. Alright, I got some more yarn to make my aunt a pair of Mamba slippers. And I just got, it's the I Love This yarn. And this is the Jazz Stripe. And I got, with that one skein, I knit me and my mom, I got a medium pair and a large pair. So not bad. So again, make my notes some. And then I also got a book, and it was $1. So yeah, but it is Ted Decker. I think that's how you say his name. And it is The Green. And the neat thing about it's a series of books. You got the green, black, red, and white. But you can either start the series on green or black. And in the series, like if you start, which I'm starting on green, then you end the series with black. I believe that's what it's in. So I thought that was kind of different, interesting. So check that out. And my mother made me another bag. She made me a drawstring bag. The ribbon for the drawstring. And she's got the lining. So I think I'll use this for my sweater that I plan on getting on the needles. And then if you listen to Sock Bunny's podcast, and you probably heard her mention about it's a podcast, it's called Craft Lit, and then there's also one called Just the Books. And I had forgotten about it. I used to listen to it like years and years and years ago. So I've been listening to Dracula on Just the Books. I think right now on her podcast, Craft Lit, they're doing Age of Innocence, and I tried to listen to that one, but I couldn't get into it, so I thought I'll go to Dracula. So I'm on chapter 3, and it's really good. So I've been enjoying that. So it's free, so you can listen to books for free. Is always good, right? So that's all I've got for purge, and I guess I'm gonna meet a cat. So let's go to the sun patch. Alrighty, y'all, met all of my inside and outside kitties and dogs. And if you're a new viewer and you want to see any of the back episodes, I think episodes 1 through, is it 10 or 11? Well, all the episodes are on YouTube, so if you want to see like 1 through whatever, I forget what it's like 10 or 11, go to YouTube to check out those. And so anyway, if you want to meet other animals, that's what you can do. So today I was going to introduce you to one of the other 2. Oh, y'all haven't yet. Y'all have 2 outside cats you still have to meet, but I don't really have good pictures of them, so I need to try to get a good picture of them. So I thought I'd introduce the office kitty at work. She doesn't live here, but she is office kitty. Her name is there we go. That is Jill, and she used to have a brother whose name was Jack and Jill, but Jack disappeared. Not sure. I hope he found a home, because he kind of got where he would show up and then he disappeared for a few days and then he'd show back up. And so I'm hoping that just meant that he was, found a home. But, so Jill is, cats are doing something. I think she's about, I would say 8 to 10, somewhere around there. And she is a very sweet kitty. And apparently people think she's big, because when people come into the office at work and they comment on how big she is, not like fat big. I mean, she does have a little belly, but just like bigness, like she's a big cat. But she loves to be petted. She loves to sit in your lap. And if she can't sit in my lap, she will want to sit in my office chair, and she's always kind enough to let me have the very, very edge. Very thoughtful of her. And let's see, she loves those cats now. I think they're called like Party Mix something. If you have cats and you get them, you know what I'm talking about. She loves those snacks. Oh my gosh. She loves those things. And she's like a great little huntress. She catches lizards. I mean, like big lizards too. I don't know how she does it. She catches lizards and mice and birds, and I guess I don't think she's ever caught anything else, like a squirrel or anything. But no, but she's a very loving little kitty, and she's happy to be a little office kitty. She gets to go in and out, and she's got the life, because I found her and her brother. I found her and her brother at the office, and they were like scaredy cats. Like originally their names were like Firecracker or Lightning and Thunder or something like that, because they were like wild and kind of mean, and not that they were mean, but you know, they're just scared. And like I remember me and my dad, we were like chased them down so we could get them to the vet and get them fixed and get their shots, because we just thought, you know, we'd just have these cats, at least they would be fixed and everything. But then after we brought them back from the clinic, they, you know, put food and, you know, talk to them softly, and eventually it was Jill who let me touch her first, and then it was like the minute she got her little head rubbed, she was like, this is alright. So she came out of her wildness then, and her brother soon followed. So, and she's been spoiled and rotten ever since. So that is Miss Jilly, and if you follow me on Instagram, you've probably seen some pictures of her. And I guess that's all for Sunpatch. And I guess that's it for this week's show. So I hope y'all enjoyed it, and I will see y'all next week. Bye.